understand how our run fits with their pass. This is the stuff that we know that we can get beat bad on. Seams, you have 4 or 5 verts. Slants, that's the next place that we can get hurt. And then flats, it's the last place we can get hurt. We will cover this. We will not try, we will do this. We will cover this, okay? Slants, that's the next thing we gotta get. Flats, we'll rally to it, okay? If you're willing to throw 30 hitch routes and do that, and can complete them all that sort of stuff, kudos to you. General coverage, both corners, deep third, safety middle, third. One of the safeties are outside linebacker flat, inside linebackers hooks and curls, and then I'll blast it through this stuff because you really want to get to some of this stuff. Intelligent alignment, we talked about this, is our corners. Half turn run, talked about that. Deep third, where does the deep third start? It starts 12 yards off the line. Know where that is. Okay, out-breaking routes, deep routes, inside leverage, veer out line. Okay, so if I'm playing him, you want to come up, and he disappears on me. This is something we do all the time. He disappears on me. How am I going to turn? That's huge. Okay, center field turn. I'm going to turn this way. Because if I turn this way, I'm lost. I'm in trouble. Okay, so this is a really, really important thing. Half turn run, he's coming. I all of a sudden can't see him. I got to turn this way. If he's going deep, I'm going to veer him out. Okay, if he beats me deep, I'm going to not care about the ball. I'm going to run as far as I can. That's the oh shit drill. Okay, and at the bottom end, if he beats me and I see his hands go up, tackle the son of a gun. Because that's a 15-yard play versus a 50-yard touchdown. Okay, don't feel bad about giving up a PI. We'll reset. We said big plays are 20 yards. It's a 15-yard play. Okay, I did a good thing. Okay. Communicate in breaking routes, or if that guy's coming in, screaming in, communicate what needs to be communicated, because you can't crack block like you used to, but at least let that inside or outside linebacker know that that guy's coming. Okay, that definitely helps. When they're breaking deep, we're going to play low shoulder. What does that mean? Like I said, that's the other stuff you can look at with saving. Low shoulder. I'm going to play low shoulder because I got a one high safety. Okay? And why I'm going to do that. And smash route is one of those things that you really want to work on quite a bit. How does that work? If coach is going to go ahead and he's going to run a hitch and he's going to hitch it up and coach is going to run the corner, how do I play that as that corner? Sit at the bottom of the third, right? I can go vertical, I can go under. That's going to give that quarterback a cloudy picture. Worst thing you can do is just give him an automatic look and he knows where to go with it. Safety, I'll blow through this if you guys want any of this stuff. It's there because I'm getting, how much time do I got?
What time is it done? 2:35?
2:30, yeah.
You got 15 minutes.
15 minutes, okay, I really want to get to this. Okay, so we'll just look at this stuff a little bit again. Once again, what are we in? If you look, okay, since this guy is shaded on the inside, what are we in? We're in a trips. Okay, why are we in a trips? Because they got 1, 2, 3 eligible receivers. We could play this as a base. There wouldn't be anything wrong with it. If we went with a base, what would it look like? He'd be rotated back up here. He'd be an outside shade. Sometimes we consider the tight end to be, something that we're going to rotate for trips. Sometimes we don't. Depends on what the team does. Depends on what we got for athletes. Okay? Now, if we think about what we've got, what does this look like? He's going to push him out. He's going to read 1 to 2 vertical. If he sees 1 going vertical and 2 is going to go vertical, he's going to keep running with him. He's right in the seam. He's where he needs to be. Okay? If 2 is going vertical and he sees 1 hitch up, where does he go? Flat. Okay? Just keep it simple. If he bellies out to the flat, he's just going to go with him. All right? So it all becomes pretty simple. This guy is going to knock him down. He's going to knock him down because he's got 1 high, so he's going to push him to his 1 high defender. We got all 3 verts covered. Now we got a sophomore corner. I'm sorry, sophomore. My other son. We have sophomore safety. He's a little aggressive. Ooh, they're moving the third guy out there. Very good. Talk about 4x1. We talked about this. We said, hey, what do you got to do? You got to be 1 high. He decides to go jump for the ball instead of just get there. He likes to try and bait guys a little bit. Okay. and he gets beat, but we rally, okay? Not a good play, gave up more than we should. All right, looking at this, they come back, if you look at it, okay, now they're going 3 by 1, playing trips once again here. If you look at what the safety's doing, he's pushing him out. Corner's sitting over the top. We got that covered, okay? And the guy throws a pretty bad, ill-advised pass. If you look at it, you're looking at doing any of this sort of stuff. This seam route is now difficult to complete because why? He's got to go through your guy. Yeah, he's got to put some air on it. And if he's got to put some air on it, that gives your corner a chance to react to it, gives him a chance to react to it, all that sort of thing. Sophomore did a better job. You know, he turns, runs, okay? And you look at the pickup taking place here between their number 3, we push number 3 down. You see him come back past the safety. Safety trades him off to the corner. Corner picks him up there. So, not bad. Okay, not bad. All right. So we talked about outside linebacker, what we teach and all this. I want to get to this because this, I think, this is one of the things how many guys are zone teams? Zone team, okay, a few of you. This was huge for us, and this actually went back to me learning stuff from basketball. Andy Benasik's our basketball coach, been there for years and years, and heck of a basketball coach. Okay, any basketball guys in here? All right, so if he breaks loose on a fast break, and I got coach, this is my guy, we're playing man-to-man defense. He breaks loose on a fast break, okay, he's got the ball and he takes off. What do? Stop ball. That's my guy. I went to my guy. I mean, well, no, you got to stop ball. We've got certain things that we do for our coverages, and this all goes back to that Saban stuff. He talks about we kind of tweaked it and do whatever we do. We classify play action, okay, as either flow pass or boot pass. Flow pass means the ball is being faked to the same direction that the quarterback's setting up. Boot pass means I'm faking it this way, but I'm setting up that way, okay? If you're playing, I'm playing outside linebacker, and I got a tight end here, okay, and coach is the quarterback, and he's faking the ball, and he's coming at me, and I'm supposed to knock this guy down, and maybe I'm playing tuck, which means I'd have flat. You're going to tell a kid, okay, you get in there, you take this guy on, you see you run, now you get yourself out there, and you set up, and really? No, you can't do that, okay? Kind of going back to what I talked about, what do you think we tell our outside linebackers to do? Something. I don't know what you're going to do, but do something and make it definitive. Okay? If you get in there and this guy knocks down, maybe heads out to the flat, and you see that run coming at you, okay, and you decide that you're going to go get some quarterback meat because he's set up, then go get some quarterback meat. Okay? Bring the barbecue sauce, have enough for everybody, but just go. Go get it. All right? Now, what does that mean? What are they trying to do in a flow pass? And what? You got those offensive guys, they got plans and aspirations and goals in life too. What are they trying to do in a flow pass? They're trying to flood an area, right? Usually you're going to have 3 levels. Low, mid, high. Okay, maybe every once in a while we'll throw something on the backside. Slam, some PC or whatever it is on the backside. So what we say, it's kind of like a basketball thing. This guy busts out, he's gone. So let's say I'm playing inside linebacker, and that guy was there, he's coming, and I'm taking my read step, and I'm getting myself down here, and now I see that quarterback setting up. We say there's low flat, high flat, rats in the hole, okay? So I see my inside, or my outside backer say, screw it, I'm going. I'm making a play on the quarterback. Is there anybody guarding the basket? Is there anybody guarding low flat? If there's not, boom, I'm gonna get myself to the low flat, okay? What's that mean? Somebody's gonna have to get a high flat. What's the flat? 0 to 12 yards. Somebody better get in the low flat, somebody better get in the high flat, and then you got rats in the hole. As far as your over-the-top coverage, those guys shouldn't be in the mix anyway, okay? Your corners should be taking deep third and all that sort of stuff. They're doing their normal thing. Boot, okay? So boot. They fake the run this way, come back that way. What does every boot, short of the deep stuff, what the deep stuff, what does every boot have? It's got a dragger. It's probably got a guy in the flat. They're coming here faking. Fullback goes on the flat, whatever it is. What's your job? somebody better get to the flat, and then the front and the back of the box. What's the front and the back of the box? As that guy drags across, you better get somebody in front of him, you better get somebody behind him. Okay? That's all it is. And your over-the-top coverage should be taken care of with what it is. This is one of the best things that we got, and like I said, totally stole it from Saban. He talks about robot and guys and everything. It's not that difficult to prepare a sheet, okay? But that's what we do. Okay, so if we look at this, it's defining with the kids. So quarterback kind of fakes the ball to the right. Okay, fakes the ball to the right, and he rolls to the right. So by definition, this is a flow pass. If we look at how we're set up in base. We're too high, he's going to keep two inside him, okay, as the outside backer, and away we go. So he keeps two inside him, he sees that guy come out to him, all right, and what does he say? Screw it, I'm going. Okay, I'm going. All right? So if you look at this kid, he's the outside backer, keeps two inside, and says, all right, I'm not messing around, I'm just going here. Now, where do we get to? If you look right there, that's the inside backer. Where's he going? Low flat. This is the safety. He's playing high flat. As I said, in terms of what you got, you know, it's a flood route. You're going to flood it with three. Get three over there, get some pressure on him. It's a lot harder to throw the ball up from your back. Okay? So put some pressure on him and force him to do something. Playing corner here, you're going to go ahead and stay with this guy. Okay, I think he's guarding. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is Mason again. He's just trying to bait that guy to throw it back there because he wants to pick it off. But he should be playing low shoulder because he should have a safety over the top. Okay? And this is a good look at what we teach our outside linebackers. You read pass, he's going to have his head snap to number one. He's going to run like a son of a gun to number one. I'd like to have him continue on there a little bit. Okay? Looking at another one here. Let's better look at it. Okay? This is flow pass once again. All right? I'm going back to the end zone view. I've got my outside linebacker. We're playing this guy. This is our Texas coverage. It's a little bit different, but it's the same idea no matter what. Okay? He's supposed to have tuck to flat. I mean, think about your sub. You got a fullback coming at you. You got a fake coming at you. Just go make a play. So he does. Okay? And it's kind of that idea of being, you know, being that Viking. Start swinging that goddamn, swing the axe. Okay? Make him have to make a decision, go after him. But I don't want to put him in a spot where he has to think about what he needs to do. Just come and make a play. So those are a couple flow pass examples.
2 minutes.
Thank you. Okay? This is a boot pass example. Okay? Faking the ball here, he's going to boot off. All right? So when we're talking boot, we got to have a flat defender. Okay? Look, there's the drag guy. There's the drag guy. There's Coach Rabbit's teaching in action. Somebody goes across my face, I'm going to hit him. I'm getting back of the box. All right? This guy's working to try and get in front of the box. We got front and back of the box. We got flat kind of all covered up by the same guys. And this becomes the rat in the hole idea. So this is a little easier to see from here. Rat in the hole. Okay? So run action this way, boots back that way. Tricky offensive coordinator, what's he going to get you to do? You know, overcommit and throw some little piddly pass back in the flat and screw you all up. Okay? So our outside linebacker does a pretty good job. He saw run action his way. He saw the quarterback boot the other way. His job is now rat in the hole. What's a rat in the hole? Anybody that's coming back out to me, that's an eligible receiver. So he hangs on right there, hits him, picks the pass, and he goes yard. Okay? So that's what they're setting up there. They're running a boot, screen, off that, he stays right in the hole, he's in good shape, and he's gone. Okay? Last thing I want you to think about or consider, and this is something we talk about, you know, from a culture standpoint, kind of stole the idea from D coordinator down at Platteville, and we just made it what ours is. From a defensive standpoint, we really focus on this. 1, celebrating 10, 10, celebrating 1, sideline going crazy. We talk about it all the time. That was our breakdown at half, before the game, all those sorts of things. Whatever you want to use and whatever you want to make it is yours. What does that mean? Tackle is the most overrated statistic in defense. Okay? Tackle is the most overrated statistic in defense, in my opinion. Because your name gets stated by the PA announcer and all those sorts of things, but you would never have made the tackle if the D lineman didn't do his thing, if this guy didn't do his thing, if, you know, whatever it is. So you make the tackle, great. There better be 10 guys celebrating the fact that you made the tackle. But you better do what? Celebrate that. The thing that we don't want to see, okay, if this is the line of scrimmage, you make the tackle and, you know, you get across there and you're doing your thing. You make the tackle, you turn around, and you better thank these guys for putting you in that spot. And then they better be celebrating the fact that you did your job, and the sideline better be going crazy. And this is a good example of it. I like, this is that Kramer kid that I was talking about. Just watch his reaction as he's, you know, doing his thing, bailing off. Boom! Hands up, the boys got it. Here we go. Okay? He's excited, right? All these guys are. They're flying down the field. Watch the sideline. What should we see here? Sideline, as soon as he gets it, boom, everybody's taking off, running, streaking down the field. Okay? Everybody's getting down there. Those things are really important to watch. Coach talked about this. I've gone to games on a Friday night when we play a Saturday game, and I'll see a team, I'm like, I'm not worried about them. You know, I mean, we still got to come out, we got to do what we've got to do, but I'm not worried about them based on what I see. I've also gone and watched teams, and you can see when it's tight, when it's right. So, ooh, these guys got it together. Okay? We showed up to Aquinas this year. I was watching them warm up and stuff. Like, ooh, they look legit. Turned out they were. Okay? You know, that stuff, if you see that on your film, that's as important as any technique piece that you can show. 1 celebrating 10, 10 celebrating 1, sideline going crazy. If that's your thing or whatever it is. Appreciate your time. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I would also do this, I'd put a plug in. If you're looking at any opportunity to build culture and stuff, and you got a chance to bring Coach to your team, it would be useful. I don't know if you can do that in the MVC. That might break a bylaw or something. I don't. But you know, that is really good stuff to get. Thank you.